is pointing towards a bigger move about to be coming soon, but right now we need to be paying attention towards the most important levels in this market which we are currently approaching. So in today's update video, I'm gonna give a big update about the things that I'm currently seeing that are playing out on the market, the most important resistance, support, and of course the most important liquidity zones in the market, and many more important updates on my trade, what is about to be happening next on Bitcoin, what is going on with the ETF, and many more important stuff that we need to be mentioning on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slam that like button back above 900 likes. It will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, we can see that here on the bigger perspective, we've seen Bitcoin having a massive breakout. And yes, we've been breaking this downward sloping resistance line where we have been consolidating in for over 10 days in a row. And now we're seeing the first little move towards the upside. And yeah, actually yesterday we created somewhat of a shooting star candle. Bitcoin went up all the way to $70,000, but still an ever so slight projection. And if I'm right now looking at the 1 hour time frame, I can clearly see that Bitcoin is getting rejected from this bigger downward sloping resistance line that we are approaching on the 1 hour time frame. So ever since, Bitcoin is still, of course, sitting in this upward sloping move here, and now we're just consolidating and waiting for the next move to really get started. And for now, the big resistance, if I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame on Bitcoin, or if I approach it from the 4 hourly time frame on Bitcoin, the big resistance is currently laying somewhere around 69.6k. If we break above that level with a confirmed 4 hourly candle close above it, then we're confirming on the 4 hourly resistance as well, and that would only confirm a bigger move is going to be imminent for Bitcoin. So on the 12 hour time frame, we're already starting to see the breakout. We're already starting to see that reversal getting started on Bitcoin, and you can clearly see here that on the 12 hour time frame, the big support that I've been talking about many times before was of course at $67,000 level. We created this downward sloping resistance line, we broke above it, and now it is actually going to be likely that Bitcoin is going to be pushing back towards the upside. So that is still my main case scenario. I still think it is going to be extremely likely that Bitcoin is going to be pushing back up higher again here. But of course, there's a lot of resistance that is currently ahead of ourselves. And I mean, if I'm going to be taking one serious level out there, which I think is going to be quite interesting to be paying attention towards, it's going to be this dashed line here. Because this dashed line, you can clearly see in the past, it provided big support. And here it provided big resistance. Here it got us rejected. Here it got us rejected. So you can clearly see that this is going to be an important level to be breaking above of. If we confirm the break above this range right here, the next resistance is going to be 71.4k. And if we break above 71.4k, the next resistance is $74,000. So those are the important levels we need to be paying attention towards right now on the imminent short term. So I will be looking at these levels very closely, but you have to understand that currently still the majority of the liquidity is being built up above us, and we're seeing a breakout on the 12-hour symmetrical triangle, which is of course created from a move towards the upside. So we created a typical continuation pattern exactly after Bitcoin created a move towards the upside, and now we're breaking this continuation pattern towards the upside. There's going to be just one move where Bitcoin is likely going to be going towards, and that is going to be upwards. And the price target for this breakout right now here is laying somewhere around $74,000. So make sure to prepare for that. But of course, just like I was saying, Bitcoin is also creating more than $7 billion in Bitcoin short liquidations if it hits levels around $74,000, which makes it for me extremely likely that Bitcoin is going to be hitting that level. Because historically speaking, Bitcoin always follows the liquidity. And if I'm looking at my trade, guys, I'm still confident. I put my money where my mouth is. And currently, my mouth is saying that Bitcoin is going to go higher. So I'm still holding my trade open to $74,000. I've explained this many times before. We'll be taking profit on the trade once we hit $74,000. At that point, I would have made over $240,000. And yeah, then I'm just fine with my profits I've made from this trade here. So yeah, that is my take profit target right now here, looking forward towards it. And yes guys, whenever we're going to be hitting that target, and yes, whenever I do hit my take profit, I'm definitely going to be doing a new giveaway, because yeah, we've made so much money, I need to give something back to the community as well. So if you want to be trading yourself, because I show these trades, how I take them step by step on the channel, you can currently go to the link description of today's video. If you press on this link right here, you can currently claim a free $200 trade on Bybit, and you can claim it in Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever you prefer. And all you need to do for it to claim it is, of course, sign up an account using that link below, and then deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you could already be claiming your free $200 trading position. It's only valid for another 2 weeks here, so make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. So right now in the daily time frame, the breakout is getting started, and I want you guys to be paying fully attention towards it. So the breakout is currently getting started, and the move is only going to get bigger and bigger from off this point right now here. So Bitcoin also created the bull flag pattern, is breaking towards the upside, is currently retesting the downward sloping resistance line, flipping it back into support. And if we're looking at the flows from the spot Bitcoin ETF, we're still seeing massive inflows coming from there as well. I mean, to be exact, yesterday over $100 million worth of Bitcoin was bought, and on average more than $140 million worth of Bitcoin is getting bought every single day. So please, while you are maybe panicking right now, BlackRock is still buying millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin every single day. I mean, still, Bitcoin indeed has been maybe moving ever so slightly towards the upside for and about, what is it? It was an approximately 3% move towards the upside. But if we're going to be looking about that next move, the next move is still going to be imminent on Bitcoin. Because if we're looking at the volatility index, it is still showing us that the biggest move is still yet to come on Bitcoin. Historical volatility is in an all-time low, and historically, once this plays out here, we tend to see massive moves getting created on Bitcoin. So we're expecting a big move is going to come anytime soon here. So please do not get fooled here. Well, maybe everything is boring. It is not going to be staying boring for much longer. And honestly, I do think that Bitcoin is most likely going to be retesting this level right here, which is currently sitting around $100,000. And whenever we hit $100,000, people are going to be screaming, oh, am I too late to be buying Bitcoin right now? But of course, it's probably too late if you're going to be stepping into Bitcoin right there, because I've been saying it for this entire bear market that this was going to be happening. I mean, we have been seeing it ever since the bottom right here. If you've been following the channel, I started making YouTube videos approximately over here, and I made a video every single day. I've been through highs, I've been through lows, but I know how this cycle works here. We are currently not ending this cycle. We're seeing millions of dollars flowing in from the ETFs, where soon we're going to be having these millions of inflows on Ethereum. And this is most likely going to kickstart a massive altcoin season. Bitcoin dominance is most likely going to be breaking down due to the flows that are going to come towards Ethereum. So I think that much more gains are yet to be realized. And if we're looking at what stage in the cycle we're currently in, we're not even had the exponential phase towards the upside. And I believe that now we have seen the fourth Bitcoin halving, the biggest exponential move is still yet to come. And we're expecting this is going to be happening in the coming 4 to 6 weeks ahead of ourselves. So yeah, we maybe are still going to be quite boring for the coming period, but it's not going to be for long here. So that is why I'm going to be taking profits anytime soon on my trade, but I am definitely not done with trade, because straight away, once I do take my profit, I'm going to be looking at a new opportunity in the market. So this is it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.